the proximity from the side gate here. Okay, it is like less than 2 minutes walk to Springleaf MRT station. It's okay, this is the main entrance, so this is the drop-off area. This is another arrival court within the development landed. And other than this high-rise condo and Springleaf landed, you realize that we are all surrounded by greeneries. And I want to emphasize that 817 and 819 will probably be the most premium view. Okay. Okay, hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to talk to you once again about this up and coming project called Springleaf Residences. Okay, the reason being developer actually released some of the information, more perspective that I want to quickly show it to you. Okay, so this project is going to be 941 units right beside Springleaf MRT station. I think it's going to be highly sought after because of the proximity to MRT station. Okay, so let's quickly jump into it and give you some updates about it. So before we continue, I just want to share that if you can help me like and share my video, it will help me in my research and also the time and commitment spent to make sure all of you will actually make a favorable, good decision when it comes to property investment. Okay, it doesn't matter whether is it for own stay or for making money. I think it is important that you get yourself updated. Why? Because I have got 20 years of experience in this business, and hopefully my little experience can help you make decisions better. Okay, these are my usual disclaimer. Okay, I just want to do something different this time. I want to show you the fly-through video and also the drone view instead. Okay, then I will tell you along the way what's gonna happen for this project. So this is the video. So from this angle, you realize that, okay, sorry, I just paused a while just to show you the proximity from the side gate here. Okay, it is like less than 2 minutes walk to Springleaf MRT station. It's only 110 meters. So this is a very important characteristic, okay, for Springleaf residents to be right beside MRT station. Of course, this empty plot of land here is also the up and coming project that is going to be launched in the market for developers to bid for. It is not sold yet. Okay, so this is actually parcel A with MRT station right on top, and there will be a commercial podium, commercial element for this parcel A as well. So when it TOP, Springleaf residents will also benefit, okay, because you have got amenities right beside you. And you can see this low rise, right? So from this angle here, this is actually the conserve school turned into communal area facilities and also residential units, right? So there's only 30 over units, and this road here is actually Upper Thomson Road. So you can see the backdrop is all full of greeneries and nature park, which let's continue with the video first. Okay, this is the main entrance, so this is the drop-off area. This is another arrival court within the development. And I must say that this is also something that you can take note. Okay, this is GuocoLand's signature lawn. So if you realize every GuocoLand project, they actually put in this signature lawn, right? So this is right in front of the conserve school. These are all the residential unit facing the lawn, and this somehow or rather is inspired by the school, and they mimic over a stadium. Okay, in between there's this lawn with lush greenery. So you can see behind are all the tower blocks. And this is the ECA house. So this is the common area, 50 meters lap pool in the middle, right? The cocoon facility area, communal area. These are different pools that you can get to enjoy within the developments. I must say it is very nicely done. The landscape, okay, they put in effort for the sky terraces as well. And look at the view, man. Look at the white birds, okay, flying. Okay, these are all important elements that you will have. And the other thing I want to show is actually this. Hold on. Okay, I just want to bring you to this drone view, right? So let me show you the view at 120 meters first. Okay, let me just orientate you. So if you can see my screen, my cursor, this road here is actually SLE. Going this direction, okay, will lead you to CTE. It takes you about 20 minutes. So we are at beside Springleaf MRT station, and what you can see from this drone view is that this cluster of landed is the Springleaf landed. Other than this high-rise condo and Springleaf landed, you realize that we are all surrounded by greeneries. So you are expecting to have very good view for this project, for this development. And if you are a nature lover, I think you will definitely love this place. Okay, if I can turn, okay, and you realize these are all greenery, and of course you can, the higher floor, I believe you can see some reservoir as well. This is the Springleaf forest. Okay, so now that I've turned back, okay, let me show you the site plan. Right, so you can see the site plan here as well. So let me just orientate you according to the expressway SLE. Okay, so you realize that developer actually positioned cleverly the different blocks, okay, against the expressway. So this is like the side of the wall, so that you don't have the direct expressway noise. Can you still hear? You definitely can hear, right? So there will be some acoustic treatment to how they build all these Springleaf residence, but you realize they are not direct to it. And this is also the slip road, meaning to say the cars also already slow down a little bit. Then there's also setback from the buildings towards the expressway as well. So I believe these units here that I show you facing SLE, they probably be the more affordable kind of Springleaf residence units. Okay, then many of the units are actually facing the swimming pool, and of course this is also facing expressway, but the setback is a bit further away. On top of that, you also have got a swimming pool view. Okay, if I turn this around, okay, towards the MRT station, okay, just not to confuse you, you can see right beside the lawn, these are the low-rise 4-story high conserved building. Okay, right behind you have got one more block 811 facing towards the lawn, and also parcel A, the MRT station. And I want to emphasize that 817 and 819 will probably be the most premium view, okay, especially facing the greeneries. Okay, so on top of that, later through my site map, I will share with you more. So you can see lawn is here, the ECA house is here, you have got tennis court and also a half basketball court. This is actually a side gate, okay, a side walk towards the side gate that leads you to the MRT station, right? And of course, if during raining days, don't worry, you can go basement and go out the side gate from here as well, and it is fully sheltered towards the MRT station. Okay, let's get back to the project information, right? So like I mentioned just now, this is 941 units. Okay, take note, there's total 5 towers, and 909 units are at the 5 tall towers. Okay, there's only 32 units at the conserved building. Okay, the other thing to take note is the expansive land size of up to almost 350,000 square feet, which is like 5 times football field. Guys, this is 5 times football field big, which means to say they're going to put in a lot of facilities, communal area, landscape, okay, into this development. In fact, your recreation time with your family, you can in fact do it within the project itself. If not enough, then you go out to the nature park, the greeneries outside. And 99 years, they're going to use this advanced precast concrete system, APCS, right? Meaning to say they are more eco-friendly, they build faster, yet okay, you can customize some of the layout because some of the walls are potentially hackable. Estimated TOP 2029. Right, I think very importantly, the road name is Upper Thomson, which is quite nice. Okay, from 811 to 821. Now, number of units per floor is 8. Okay, for all the blocks. Number of parking lots 759. Considering we got 941 units, it is not 100%, but I believe it is good enough. Okay, considering the MRT station is right beside us, 8 EV lots as well, bicycle lots. Okay, very renowned architect ADDP, And something to take note, they actually engage these biodiversity specialists, right, to come in to help integrate the nature and also into this project with conserved building. Okay, so if you love nature, you love greenery, or you have got green fingers, I think this is something very suitable. Okay, in the show flat, we will have 2 bedrooms, 646 square feet, 904 square feet for the 3 bedroom, 4 bedroom, 1227 square feet, and one biggest unit, 5 bedroom at 1453 square feet. Schematic plan and unit mix. Okay, just now I shared a little bit using the drone view already, but I just want to share again. There's total 5 blocks. You look at the facilities, there's like 50 meters lap pool, many swimming pool. Okay, like here and also here, right in front of block 188. Okay, this is the only low-rise block that you will get to have. Only 30 over units right in front of the lawn area here. Okay, facing the lawn, and also facing the tennis court and also the basketball court. This is where the side gate is. So you will actually get out of the side gate here towards the MRT station. This is Upper Thomson. The entrance is actually here. If you are driving, you will come in and you will drop off somewhere here at level 1. For residents, you can actually choose to turn in. There's a basement car park entrance here, or you can choose to drive in here and turn into the basement from this angle as well. 350,000 square feet of big land, big facilities. I think a lot of lush greenery within the development itself, and they're focusing a lot of their facilities towards the top right hand corner here, if you realize. Okay, the function room will be at this ECA block. There's some function room area here, gym over this side here. Okay, in terms of the unit mix, I must say that probably this view here, they have got a greenery view, but it comes with a little bit of noise because SLE is actually here, SLE, right? So if you're looking for something that is more affordable, I think this is the block 815, 813 facing the SLE. The more premium one, I believe it will be this, totally quiet, okay, the premium view, right? Premium view facing this, or even this, right? So these are all very good view. Okay, and of course, needless to say, those facing swimming pool will always be good as well. Okay, those facing swimming pool. Okay, so these are the schematic chart. We have got 1 bedroom all the way to 5 bedroom, but just understand that there's only 8 units of 1 bedroom at the conserved building. So try to go for at least the 2 or 3 bedroom if you can, because I think everybody is going to rush in and buy the 1 bedroom. Okay, I have already done the calculation in terms of unit mix for you. 1 bedroom, there's only like 1%, so don't everybody chong for this. Okay, 2 bedroom at 36%. 3 bedroom 41%, then the 4 and 5 bedroom 15 and 7% respectively. So the focus here is largely on investment and also own stay, right? If you look at the configuration, I think this is a very good unit mix, so to speak, because you don't focus on 1 bedroom. 1 bedroom usually are for people who wants to use it as a stepping stone for investment. I buy my first smallest property, okay? But now you realize that they do start with majority 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom. They are targeting small family or people with bigger holding power into buying bigger units. Maintenance fee is not out yet, so I will share with you as soon as possible when it is out. The other thing I just want to emphasize, okay, for the tower block, it will be majority at 2.9 meters ceiling height, but the conserved building you get to enjoy slightly higher, above 3.1 meters. Okay. Okay, let's talk a little bit about amenities, shopping, and also eateries, because many people are not familiar with Springleaf. Okay, I must say that number one, you actually have got up and coming Parcel A right beside you. When it is ready, TOP, you have got this shopping mall beside you. Second, when you cross the road towards the shop house, you do have a row of eateries that has been there for the longest time. In fact, they have got very good food. Some of you probably patronized them before, like your Springleaf Prata, your Yong Tau Hu, so and so forth. Okay, so these are some of the eateries that is very near, and of course not forgetting Hans is also there for the longest time. Okay, if you just want to get out of Springleaf to eat or other amenities, of course we have got Thomson Plaza, you have got Yishun, North Point, so on and so forth. Okay, that's very near to us. And how can I forget Lentor Modern? Lentor Modern, in fact, you just go out, take MRT station, one stop. Okay, you will reach Lentor MRT station. You have got other commercial podium there as well for your amenities. Okay, this is something that I want to share and be very upfront with you. Okay, this location here, in fact, don't have any school within 1 kilometer, right? So the question now to you is school really important to you? Okay, why do I say that? Because considering some of the Lentor projects also don't have schools. Example, Lentor Central don't have school, but they also sell very well on the first launch, first weekend. In fact, today we are only left with 1 unit. Hirlock also don't have school, but also sell very well. We have got limited units left at Hirlock. But if you want schools, I think they are still nearby. Okay, if you drive, if you take MRT, take bus, you can reach Anderson Primary, Paying Primary School, Naval Base, Aitong, and of course CHIJ is also nearby. We also have got different secondary school and tertiary institute very near to us, like your Nanyang Poly. So these are some of the education stuff. Okay, but I realized probably because of the behavior change, a lot of people not having children now, and also I understand the CHIJ effect, but there's also people whereby they don't have girls, right? They only have boys. So CHIJ also won't help you even though you are near to CHIJ. So these are some consideration. Of course, if you want to have school for your girl, then it must be CHIJ. Maybe this project is not suitable. Okay. Location map. Okay, if you realize from this location map, we are right smack in the middle, okay, of all the nature reserve. Okay, just now I already shared already. There's only like landed property here on the right hand side, right? A lot of landed property because of the Lentor transformation and also this Springleaf MRT station that they actually went up in terms of value, right? So this is where Springleaf is. After you exit, okay, Upper Thomson, immediately you will reach Springleaf, 110 meters to MRT station. This is where the show flat is. If you are coming down to the show flat, please drop me a message. Okay, I will be there during the preview, and I'll be very glad to serve you and show you around. Okay, so the rest will be by with all the nature reserve already. So these are some of the perspective, okay, done by ADDP. Okay, I think they try to integrate the conserved building. You can see the red brick, right? The element of red brick within the tower block, and also they try to put in a lot of landscape and also sky terraces to beautify, okay, and also integrate the nature into this project itself. Okay, so this is another view. You can see the bottom right, this is the MRT station. This is 110 meters walk, so location is very favorable to many people because MRT is always a very important characteristic. This is the ECA house, which is also like your function room, okay, communal area that you can get to utilize, okay, as a resident there. Right in front of us, this is actually the lawn area. Okay, this is another perspective looking at the ECA house. So ECA is basically your old school kind of communal area activities that you can get to enjoy. Okay, that's why they call it the ECA house. Okay, this is the main entrance. This is one of the drop-off point. So if you are taking Grab back home, you can drop off here, or you can go inside where the security is. This is another perspective. You can see there's a lot of landscape, okay, a lot of greeneries, very thoughtfully planned, okay, considering that this is at Springleaf Nature, Springleaf Forest. Okay, they're gonna put in a lot of cocoons kind of concept inside this development, right? This is one of it, how it's gonna look like right beside the swimming pool with a lot of greeneries. This one, just now through the drone, we already show you. Okay, a lot of unblocked view. This is the ECA house. Okay, this is for small group setting, right? This one probably can seat you like 10 to 12 people. If you combine, right, open up 2 function room, this one can host like at least like 20-30 packs minimum. Okay, this is the conserve approach. So you realize the design concept, okay, they follow largely based on this red brick, okay, and also the school concept. So when you have got school, you have got ECA, you have got a lawn, you have got a running track, okay, that is right in front of the school. Yet you have got this modern element of tall towers, okay, right behind the conserve school. Okay, and this tree is also being conserved, right? The tree is there now, and it will stay as part of the facade, okay? And this is where another drop-off arrival hall is. Okay, this is the side entrance. When you walk down, okay, you will reach the MRT station. Okay, and this one, you can follow my cursor, this is the side entrance. Okay, if it is a raining day, so you will not come from level 1, you will go to the basement and come out. There's another exit point somewhere at the bottom right of the picture. Okay, this is how the old building looks like. Okay, we're going to restore it and make it looks really, really good. And you realize the tall tower is also something mimicking the old conserve building itself. Okay, then these are the Springleaf Club and how it's going to look like. So this is at the low conserve building. Level 1, you have got gym. Okay, level 2, you have got study room. Level 3, something very different. Okay, you actually have got this craft room and also another study room, how it looks like at level 2. Okay, so if you remember, okay, this is how the conserve school looks like. There's this area here will be the Springleaf Club. Okay, talking about nature and greenery. Okay, Springleaf, you cannot don't talk about nature and greenery. You must love nature and greenery. So these are the surrounding habitat. Okay, just to share with you, I also recently learned from the developer as well. Okay, this is our site. Okay, this is actually right beside a secondary forest. Secondary forest basically is what Park they actually cut down their trees and put in what the important trees they think it should have in this location. Then given time, let the plants and trees grow. Okay, this is why they call it the secondary forest. And also very nearby, we have got this freshwater swamp forest, okay, nearer to Parcel A, so on and so forth. And this is how it looks like. Okay, so basically the reason why they share with us this is that they want to integrate this kind of concept, greenery, nature, into the whole development. That's why they also bring in this expert from the biodiversity kind of concept. Okay, so they actually study and look into all the surrounding habitat before they design Springleaf Residence. Okay, these are the flora and fauna that can be found near Springleaf Residence. Okay, so these are for your information. I think a lot of people who go for hiking, they probably will see some of this, right? And these are the conserved building. Okay, just now did I share that this is also Upper Thomson Secondary School? So these are some photos, okay, from the school itself. And when they built this, it is very much in consideration to protect the forest as well. So they also integrate a different kind of concept like your native forest, forest pet play, freshwater, swamp forest within the development and outside the development as well. Okay, the habitat creation, so you can see that this is where the native forest is, right? Inside there's freshwater pond that we do. Okay, and also these are some of the plants that is actually very near to us that they also bring in within the development, right? So the bottom right, if you are familiar with plants, I'm totally no clues about what are they, okay, but they look very nice to me. Okay, then they also want to regenerate the native forest. So you realize that they also put in different kind of cocoons to mimic the forest, right? Then also the ECA house is also designed in a way, okay, that it blends in with the nature. Okay, let's talk a little bit about the developer. GuocoLand must be something that is very familiar with Singaporeans. So they are top tier developers. They have done all these good products, good developments like your Lentor Modern, Mayor Mansion. These are very much luxury, notable projects that probably you and me are familiar with. And on top of that, let's also take note that they are also the master developer from Lentor. Now that they have already moved forward towards Springleaf, they are always good in transforming different estate, different location. Example like Bugis, they also did a transformation in that locale as well. So now from Lentor, they are moving towards the Springleaf enclave. Okay, so talking about transformation plan, okay, this is where Lentor MRT station is. So now that we are talking about Springleaf, what if I tell you this forested area, in fact there's one more MRT station, okay, which is the future TE4A Tagore line, right? So the matter of fact is developer buy in knowing that there's this Tagore MRT station, the shell is already there, and government will not buy something, will not build something whereby they will not put in residential, commercial, or even work amenities. Okay, if they build MRT, by right they're supposed to have more things, more transformation coming up. Okay, so these are some of the transformation plan that you can look forward to if you invest into Springleaf. And this is the Tagore MRT station that is already there, right? This is Tagore Industrial Estate, if you are familiar. This is Lentor, okay, and Springleaf is somewhere here. So this greenery, this forest here is going to be transformed in the next 5 to 15 years. Land price, okay, just want to emphasize, developer actually got in at a very good price, $905 per square foot per plot ratio, April 2024. Probably the most affordable new launch condo beside MRT station. Please help me like and share and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and this will help me greatly, okay, in my real estate journey. Talking about Springleaf, right, everybody will now want to compare with Lentor, right? So understanding that Lentor Modern is already fully sold, okay, Lentor Mansion also fully sold, Lentor Central left with 1 unit. Okay, these are some of the prices and comparables that we will take reference from. These are some of the inventory. Okay, when people say that there's an oversupply, within like 2 to 3 years we managed to sell majority of the units. Okay, the one in green are the left over units. Okay, if you want to buy something in Lentor, they are all still available. Okay, in fact, the long story short is that we have got less than 3% of the inventory left. Okay, let's talk about the first reference point that we want to compare. Will be Lentor Modern, the very first project that developer buy in at $1,200. Okay, H-Prop says that it will break even at 1933. They managed to do a good price at 2144 average per square feet, achieving as high as $2,500 for Lentor Modern, being the first project. When nobody believed in Lentor, people buy in and buy as high as $2,500. Second project, also by the same developer, called Lentor Mansion. If you realize and do a research, you realize that they actually buy in at $984 per square foot. Break even according to H-Prop is about $1,008. They did an average, okay, of $2,267 1 year ago. Okay, they managed to hit almost $2,500 per square foot. But if you ask me, the nearest comparison for Springleaf will be Lentor Central. Why? Because it is recently launched just back few months ago by a reputable developer, Leong, which is also the JV of GuocoLand at Springleaf. They buy in at $982, break even about $1,008, achieve, okay, a very good sales during the launch at $2,222, highest achieved $2,500 per square foot. Okay, what if I tell you you can buy something that is like this average price or below? Okay, can you leave inside the comment section below? Can you tell me, is this considered a good price or not? Let me further share with you about the pricing. Okay, so these are some of the OCR pricing, like Bayshore that is coming up. Okay, 1388 per square foot, potentially sell 2007. Lakeside 1132, potentially sell 2005. Chuan Grove 1376, okay, sold this month, potentially sell 2007. So if you put all the Lentor projects right beside Springleaf, you realize that they are comfortably transacting at 2223 per square foot, okay, can go as high as 2425 per square foot, okay, just currently one MRT stop away. On top of that, you have got projects in the west, okay, that is selling like Lake Gardens and Sora, transacting at 2122 per square foot without MRT station. Because Springleaf have got 1 minute to MRT station, right? Okay, Hill Haven, bottom left, 2001, Woodlands, 2001 at Norwood Grand, The Mist, okay, in the west, 2001 as well, okay. So all these are not near to MRT station. And also government land sales coming up, probably they're going to launch next year. Just want to emphasize on this dairy farm, which is also not near to MRT station. They transacted, okay, buy in at 1020 per square foot, potentially going to sell $2,400 per square foot. Okay, last but not least for pricing, I just want to also compare with resale. You realize that resale, they actually transact near to $2,000 average for resale. What if you can buy something at a resale price for Springleaf? Okay, is it worth considering? Yes, for sure. If you can buy at an older project, Panorama resale, buy at the same price for Springleaf, it is worth considering, because you see, Panorama can go as high as $2,553 per square foot. How about Amor Residence, also resale? They already averaged, okay, in the past 12 months at $2,365 per square foot, okay, as high as $2,443 per square foot. So these are some of the cushion benchmark that you can use to compare for Springleaf Residence, okay. And look at Lentor Central. If minimum price is going to be the low floor unit, average price is going to be the mid floor unit. The summary is that, okay, 2-bedroom Lentor Central, they already transact from 2050 to 2250. 3-bedroom, 2000 to 2200. Now 4-bedroom, 2000 to $2,150 per square foot. So the developer has already came out with the guide price, okay? So you realize that 2250 is what they try to achieve, being the official guide price. The quantum is as low as 1.18 million for the 2-bedroom. 3-bedroom, slightly above 2 million, 4-bedroom, 2.7 million. But if you use the Lentor Central price once again, okay, even though this is not the official guide price, I just want to show you the difference in terms of quantum. From 1.18, there will be potential unit for this 527 square feet at Springleaf to be selling at maybe slightly above 1 million. 3-bedroom, okay, as low as 1.8 million for the lower floor unit, okay. And also 4-bedroom entry price, probably slightly below 2.5 million for 4-bedroom, which is rare to find in today's market. And if you are somebody who cannot wait further, just want to share a view in Lentor area. If you want to buy a 1-bedroom, today they are selling Lentor Hills at 1.4 million, Hill Lock Green 1.5 million, Lentorial at 1.3 million. Today, a 388 square feet at Springleaf times 2250 per square foot guide price, it will give you below $1 million, 800 over 1,000. Okay, but I only have got 8 units. How about the 2-bedroom? Sora selling at 1.6 million, Hill Haven 1.7 million, Lentorial 1.88 million, very near to us, almost $2,500 per square foot. Today, if you can wait for my Springleaf preview at 646 square feet, 1.32 million to 1.45 million. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to share with you the disparity. 1.3 million and also 1.6 million is a 300,000 difference that you can potentially buy one more car, or take the money, invest in stocks, okay, or buy a bigger unit at Springleaf. So the disparity can be 300,000 to 400,000 for the 2-bed, 2-bath comparison. Okay, in fact, I have got a smaller 2-bedroom. 3-bedroom Jayden MRT station selling at $3 million. Lake Gardens without MRT 2.29. Here Lock, okay, also no school, 2.78 million. Today, if you can buy my 3-bedroom 904 square feet, okay, the quantum will be probably at 1.8 million to average mid-floor at $2 million. So in fact, all these units already have got built-in profit, okay, when it comes to buying the 3-bedroom comparable units. Norwood Grand 4-bedroom, already 2.6 million. This is 2.7 million for Hillock, 3.1 million for Lentor Central, which is the last unit. Today, my Springleaf 1227 square feet, okay, will start from 2.45 million to 2.64 million. Once again, you look at the disparity, even for the lowest price, there's like a 200,000 difference, and that's in Woodlands, right? If you compare to Lentor, there's like a $300,000 difference. Okay, if you compare to Lentor Central 4-bedroom to 4-bedroom, even though they are slightly bigger, there's at least, okay, a $500,000 difference in terms of price disparity. So the question now is, what are the exit strategy for Springleaf when you buy into it? Okay, who are the potential buyers from you in the resale market? First, I must say that there will be a lot of HDB upgraders coming into such project, EC upgraders after they fulfill their MOP. Investors, because you have got these very important characteristics called the MRT station, you are 110 meters away, so people will buy into safety net like MRT station. More tenants, okay, don't drive than they drive, so MRT is very important. Okay, then they have got people who for the time being have to rent from you for a while. Opportunity hunters, okay, people who wants to look for good deals, okay, they will come into Springleaf Residence as well. So these are some of the timeline that I just want to share. Today, if you buy into it, soon after Parcel A, okay, after the launch, okay, the developers, I believe they're going to bid into it. Then you have got North-South Corridor coming up in 2 years time, 2027. The RTS from Singapore to JB, okay, in 2026. Thomson-East Coast Line, everything open by 2027, 2028 thereabout. Your Yishun, Chancheru, okay, completion phase 1 and other HDB BTOs coming up. Okay, by then at 2029, Springleaf Residence will then collect key. Okay, by then the Parcel A should be ready, so you get to enjoy the commercial podium as well. Then the Springleaf transformation all the way from Lentor to Springleaf, and also the Tagore industrial transformation is going to take place as well. So these are some of my thoughts and conclusion about this Springleaf project. I think number one, you don't have a lot of OCR project that's launching this year, especially the second half of 2025. Why I say that is because generally because of the ABSD incurred, foreigners are no longer in the picture, so affordability is key now. Majority of the buyers are still Singaporeans. Next, I think mega developments to reduce maintenance fee and higher transaction price is always very important when it comes to investment. That is why this 941 units development will help you, okay, benchmark prices. When your neighbor hit a certain price, they will want to achieve and break record. And this is a very unique location at Upper Thomson. You realize that you only have got good view. You only have a greenery or landed view here. So if you are somebody who loves nature and love greeneries, this is one project that you cannot miss. Okay, so I think developer, considering that they have got almost 1,000 units, they will want to price it competitively, okay, to sell it. Okay, no developers want to start with a project of 900 over units. That's why the price point, the land price of $905 per square foot per plot ratio, give you a good indicator that developer will price it competitively. Okay, and so that they can move on to the next government land sales or go on to their next project. Okay, so before I end the session, can I just remind everybody to help me share this video so that more people who wants to buy into Springleaf can benefit from my research and also the price point, sharing the analysis. Okay, and with that, I wish you all the best for your investment journey, and I hope to see you at Springleaf Residence. If you need any one-on-one consultation, my link is below and my contact number is below, and I'll see you really soon.